Same kind of audience. Pardon me.
All right, well, I'll be honest with you for now.
Then please, tell us what you saw.
But, oh, what a waste. And here I have a perfectly good chance to have a little fun at you young'uns' expense. I am a little devil after all.
Doesn't that imply you aren't a good person? Alright, I'll give you what you want. Is this it?
Take that!
Yeah.
That's Juan's autograph.
Yeah?
It even says to my dearest Wendy. That's me, right? Right? My name is Wendy Oldbag, so that Wendy has to be me, right?
Well, it may say Wendy, but somehow I don't think Juan had this Wendy in mind when he signed it.
Oh, please, give it to me. Yeah, let me have it, please.
I can't let you have it just like that.
Yes, I know. How about an exchange?
She must really want this autograph. Took away 3 locks.
My offer isn't good enough for you? Fine, Mr. Wright, you win. Wendy Oldbag, ready to open up her heart. All for my dearest Juan.
Oh, wow, that's all she wanted. Wow. Fickle. What did you witness?
I feel bad for you now. I tell you, I saw him that night. I saw him coming out of Juan's room.
You're kidding.
Oh no. It was about 10 minutes before Juan's body was discovered. It was just a coincidence. I was on my way to the toilet, minding my own business.
And did you tell that to police?
Well, of course. I thought I could get a gift certificate or 2 out of him, maybe more. I've been recruited again for that part of the trial. You know, trial tomorrow. This time you're gonna get it. I'm gonna work hard to get your client pronounced guilty.
But Mr. Ungar hasn't done anything bad.
I don't care about details like that. I know he did my dear poor Juan in. I just do. That yellow-bellied chicken.
A yellow-bellied chicken? I wonder what that could be like.
I trust my senses. I know when someone did something bad, and I say he did it.
What did Mr. Ungard ever do to her to deserve this? I don't know. What did Mr. Ungard do to you to make you so...
You don't know?
Whoa. Okay. Next time she does this, I'm going to try and keep it on that screen. I saw something pretty shocking.
That guy, he framed my Juan. He created that scandal that plagued poor Juan.
Mr. Nick,
What is it?
what's a scandal?
Oh, I'll tell you about that after we get home, okay?
Poor Juan, led astray by the wiles of that vile temptress.
Mr. Nick, what do vials and wild temptress mean?
How about we just listen to what Miss Oldbag has to say for now, okay, Pearls? So, Miss Oldbag, okay, this is what I want you to notice. I didn't think this was real. She's wearing a ring. Someone put a ring on that. Ooh. Who's the woman you're talking about?
Adrian Andrews, of course. Who else?
It could be cosplay as an astronaut.
That guy, he shoved that girl on on purpose.
His own manager, or why?
I thought lawyers were smart. I was to create a scandal to make Juan lose face. That girl drove Juan into a scandal that dragged his reputation through the mud.
I don't remember, to be honest, Brick, if she had a ring before. I just noticed it now. Sounds pretty standard definition of scandal to me. Why do you want to know about that anyway, Miss Oldbag?
I'm one of Juan's biggest fans. I'm always out there gathering info. There's nothing I don't know.
And do you have proof that Mr. Ungard did what you say he did?
Next week's issue of a certain magazine says so.
A tabloid.
Next week, doesn't that mean it's something people don't know about yet?
Oh my gosh, that's so cute. Why would Miss Oldbag have information like that, and where did she get it? Do you know anything about the camera? Nope. Nope. Just checking on things. Press conference? Nope. Hotel? Nope. Oh, let's do the people. She was talking about people. Tell me more about Adrian. Oh, I guess not. She was just talking about him, though. Nope. Anything new on Juan? Nope. Okay. Okay. Oh! Was that what she was trying to get the big scoop on the scandal? Can I present you Miss Oldbag? I present to you Miss Oldbag. I think we actually presented all those already. What about things? I think we did things. We did this one already. I just didn't. I forgot I said that. Okay. I think we did people, and there's nothing more to talk to you about. Let's just see what we have to learn. She has 4, I think. Yeah. Good amount. Why was Juan Corrida murdered? Corrida. If you ask me, I think you know the reason he was killed. Why are you hiding things? Don't you realize you're putting Mr. Ungard's life in danger by your actions? Why do you ask questions for which I have no answers?
Truth is, I was not that close to Mr. Corrida.
You were not that close?
That's right. I've never been good at being intimate with another person.
Yeah, I don't have any info on that. Is there something that says it on here? Was on bad terms with Ungard. Okay, Hot Star. Oh. Nope. Oh, but did we even look and see what she needs? What do you need to unlock your things? Lotta, will you please answer my questions? On the night of the murder, why were you loitering around the victim's room?
I told you, didn't I? For my scoop.
What I want to know are the details of the scoop.
That's not something I can tell you. I mean, there's my bread and there's my bread and butter.
All right, Ben, and a pleasant tabloid photographer looking for a scoop. I'm going to say that you were looking into a scandal. Durr. Could it be that you, Lotta Hart, were looking for a break with a huge story? Perhaps unfolding scandal between Juan Corrida and this person? Ah, okay, we can do this. Take that! Now this woman is... She's Adrian Andrews, Matt Ungard's manager. Huh. The Nickel Samurai's manager. Caught secretly meeting with his rival, the Jammin Ninja. It would be the hottest story this season, wouldn't it? You're pretty good at the guessing thing, Mr. Lawyer. But you can't make up any old thing and think it'll make the papers. You gotta have backup. Yeah, you gotta have like that, what's it, news sauce? You mean news source? That's it! Show me something that'll show that Juan guy has something with Miss Andrews. Oh, I don't. Balls. Okay. Nothing new there. Where else can we go? Let's see if there's anything at the criminal affairs, because I think we drained the parts we can go out right now. Criminal affairs.
It doesn't look like Mr. Scruffy Detective is here.
Great. Now even Pearls is calling him Scruffy. Thanks, Francisca. This is something about an investigation briefing earlier, right? Why don't we come back and try again when they're done?
Okay. I guess that's all we can do, right, Mr. Nick?
Pretty much. And it's quiet. Anything in our office? No. Okay. Something new in the detention center.
Ow.
Oh, the lawyer dude. So, what'd you find out? Well, I'm still in the middle of investigating. I see. But I've already told you everything I know, dude. Can you tell me about your activities last night? After I got the award, I took a break and went back to my room. I had that post-ceremony stage show to do. So I was in my nickel samurai costume. And you were alone the entire time? My manager was like running around being busy, so yeah. Because of the press conference you were supposed to hold after the show. I told you, dude. I have no idea about any press conference, alright? Anyway, when I was leaving my room, that's when I noticed it was kind of noisy. Mr. Corrido was already dead at that time. Yeah, that's why I gathered it away from my manager. Didn't we read this? Yeah. Why was it unchecked? What sort of... Nothing to do with anything, yeah. Yeah, we did this. Huh, that's really weird. Didn't know anything about the press conference. Anything about the camera? Hotel guide map. Nope. Dude. 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 That's my manager. Did you meet her? Yeah. What do you think? Strong woman, right? She takes good care of me. You are such a mama's boy. Nope. No, don't do it. Don't do that thing. Look, dude, I didn't kill him. I mean, the Nickel Samurai killed the Jammin' Ninja's butt, right? Kicked the butt, right? So it's not like I felt threatened by the likes of him.
Being rivals sounds like a sad way to relate to another person.
I agree. I've seen him somewhere before. Is he a member of my fan club? That's Mr. Powers. Isn't he supposed to be kind of like a mentor to you? Powers? Oh yeah, he's the guy in that kid's exercise program. I gave him an autograph just the other day. He doesn't see Mr. Powers as a mentor at all. Right. You? No. Dude. That's weird. Why did it become unchecked? That's what I'm confused about. Stage, they're doing post-ceremony show. After the show, there's supposed to be a press conference. Yeah, they didn't know about it. Camera's supposed to belong to the press that came in to cover the conference. We're all basically doing the same thing, staring at the empty stage. Seats. Very grand lobby. I'm just making sure I click everything. Dude, she's all like huffy. Can I present anything new to you? Like this? No? I think we did these, honestly. But maybe not the glass. And the chart. Nope, okay. Anything we can present to you? I think we presented everything to you. No. Guitar. Oh, I'm guessing you've seen this guitar case before? It's pretty famous by now. It stands out because it holds the bright guitar. Bright red guitar, the Jammin' Ninja's signature item.
But if the call is so important, how could he forget it for the award ceremony?
That seemed a little strange. A glossy photo that she pressed onto me, pretty much. Same time as Matt. Singing contest, swimming competition, and then with bowling tournaments. New Year's parties. Those two were escalating to more and more dangerous things. I thought no good would come of it. Matt's younger than me. But can you practically see his star potential? You can see it? I see him being an idiot. Got his autograph the other day. Feels kind of wrong now, doesn't it? I don't care what people say. Matt didn't kill Juan. I know he didn't. Hey, that's Miss Andrews. She's Matt's manager. Actually, I was interested in her for a little bit. Just a little. Mr. Powers likes this type of woman. What do you know about Miss Andrews? Well, see, here's the thing. I don't really know her, you know? There's sort of a small rumor going around about her right now. A rumor? If you're interested, I'd be glad to share what I know. He's so happy. He looks like the lion that's just found a next meal. He likes gossip? Sweet. And that title actually said gossip. Would you mind telling me about this gossip? So you are interested in it? I figured you would be. I have such a weakness for celebrity gossip, too. Really? You too, huh? Yeah, take a look at this. Looks like a tabloid Miss Oldbag would read. Alright, let's see. Jammin' Midnight Rendezvous. To the mysterious yet beautiful manager. To the stars, Miss AA. See now, don't you? What? You can stop pretending to be in the dark, Mr. Wright. Juan Carita didn't have a manager of his own. Which means if we're talking about a certain manager with the initials AA... Adrian Andrews. Sonotori. Seems kind of odd, that woman, Miss Andrews, together with the biggest rival of her client? It's that wonderful thing that can only happen between two people.
Mr. Powers looks so happy.
Pearl is just following along, not having any idea as to why she is smiling. Like the saying goes, one man's garbage is another man's treasure. An article, in quotes, from the tabloid Gossip Land. Well, we have the things, I think this is the other thing for her. Miss Andrews and the tabloid thing. We're slowly figuring it out. Got this part, and then we're gonna, I think she wants news source. Because it's totally a source. This is the article from a certain weekly tabloid. Jammin' Midnight Rendezvous. To the mysterious yet beautiful manager, to the stars, Miss A.A. Yeah. Mr. Carita didn't have a manager of his own. What's more, his rival, Mr. Guard's manager, Adrian Andrews, she has the initials AA. You saw this article, then thought taking some pictures of them as proof. That is why you were looking around Mr. Carita's door last night. Blah. Well, golly gee, partner. I tell you what, I believe you done got me. Man. You were looking into Mr. Kurita's and Mrs. Andrews' affair, weren't you? You got it. I wasn't going to get myself a scoop by catching him in the secret meeting. But there's already an article about it in one of the weekly tabloid magazines. It's no longer breaking news. What'd you just say? Our initials were AA. What kind of vague thing is that? There ain't no proof of nothing. People are going to want to see real proof. Well, at least I do. That's what I was doing. Getting photos. Oh. I'm going to whip up the reader's interest with some gossip and a little misleading. She's actively saying that she's going to be untruthful so she can get readers. It's so relevant right now. And spice it up a little and have myself an exclusive story. Wow, a lot of nice journalistic integrity you got there. I already finished writing up my spicy article, you know. But, paper I wrote it on, my note to myself, it's gone. Your note to yourself? It was inside the case of my $1,600 camera. They'll run off together. I came here for a big story. Didn't come here to have my treasure disappear on me. Yeah, I understand. It's enough to make a gal go bonkers, I tell you. What's with people now anyway? I never thought I'd see the day when someone done steal something from me. You really want that note back, huh? Got no idea why, though. The story on that note is probably a bold-faced lie. Tabloid article about the victim was in the case. So wait, is there anything new on that? I just bought that camera. Who did it? Thieving rascal. Please don't look straight at me while you're saying that. When I find the bugger who went in and done this, they're gonna pay with a bullet. And if you do that, don't expect me to defend you. Nice. Nothing new to talk about? Okay. Wait, that didn't actually let us go anywhere new, did it? If I just present the tabloid. Oh, okay, no, that's not it. Like juice? No. Oh, can I present the Andrews? Did I already do this? Andrews. Nope. Nothing for you. Okay, I think you're done. How about presenting this? No. I think that could be enough for a rivalry. I'm gonna save in case it's wrong, because this could hurt me stamina-wise. Present this. Because we have the article, maybe we can use it here too. We shall see. Why was Kwan Kurita murdered? If you ask me, I think you know the reason. Why are you hiding things? Do you realize you're putting Mr. Ungar's life in danger? You're not that close? Okay, no, I think we can do this. You're not, you were not good at being intimate with another person. Somehow I doubt that. My gosh. You and Mr. Kurita had an intimate relationship, did you not? A silly third-rate tabloid article. If you even had half your wits about you, you wouldn't believe such rubbish. Well, it seems quite a few people have already bought into this story. As to be expected in a world filled with crooks and liars. Note to self, stay on our good side. In any case, I despise interpersonal relationships like that. However, what if there was a need for you to get close to someone? Me? Need to get close to Mr. Kurita? If there was ever such a need, can you get close to Mr. Kurita for this person's sake? Probably him? Okay, it's not. For a person's sake? Is there someone we haven't met? I bet you there's somebody we haven't met yet. It's not his sake. Is it your sake? No. Okay. We're wrong. Let's get our health back and keep going. Okay, so there's some more story there that we don't know. Nothing with you? Nothing with you. What about you in this article? I bet you'd love this. I guess not. I figured you'd love that. What do you think about this article? Huh. Dude, if you're talking about her thing with Juan, I always thought she was a bit careless in the way she handled it. And that's it. That's it. Okay. Hey, we got Gumshoe now. Taking Gumshoe said they had an investigation briefing. Oh, he's back. Hey, so you came, pal. Why the blunt greeting? Because there's nothing to be friendly or happy about. What do you mean by that? Well, things look perfect this time around. The evidence and testimony are airtight. But we can't just roll over and die. We have to stay positive. So what do you mean the evidence is airtight? I can't give you all the details, pal, but there's still 2 big pieces. 2? And both of them are in this photo. The first is the button that's missing from the victim's chest. Oh, okay. So the one that's like right by the knife. That's the button you found during your body search of Mr. Ungard. Yep. Found it in the folds of Mr. Nico Samurai's special pants. And the second one is? A knife in his chest, pal. Fingerprints in the knife. In his chest, to be exact. Fingerprints? Whose are they? You didn't even have to ask, but little missy. It's obvious. They're Matt Ungard's. Tomorrow's trial. Talk about being stuck in a rock and a hard place. So what about this airtight testimony? It's that old security lady, Miss Oldbag. I thought so. What do you mean, you thought so? Did she tell you something, pal? Well, I even told her not to open that mouth of hers and blab to anyone. Her blab knob is stuck on 10, and there's no turning it down. Yeah, well, Miss Oldbag saw it all, pal. She saw Mr. Ungard come out of the victim's room around the estimated time of death. No way! Do you think about the camera? Okay. The juice? Stuff in that glass is tomato juice, pal. I heard your victim really loved this stuff. Favorite drink in the world. Was his favorite drink? First time I've heard that. What can you tell me about the guitar case? Oh, that? This is just what I heard, pal, but that's Jimmy Ninja's signature item. Yeah, it wasn't in there. Yeah, we looked for it, too. It's not normal for a person to forget the most valuable item to a award show. It's starting to sound like the red guitar is related to this case. I can agree with that. Look at this photo, you look at this photo and you can't help it. It makes you want to say, I can't believe this is a scene of a murder. Stabbed with a knife after a struggle. Who was sleeping in this photo somewhere? I know it. Flowers on the ground. Guitar case with water on top of it. Tomato juice glass on the stand. That's the only thing there. Huh. Nothing to talk about, I guess. Let's present the main people of the case. I think you already did that one. salary of Gumshoe. Adrian? There's something interesting about this woman, pal. What is that? You don't know? Haven't heard the gossip about it? Wonder if he knows anything about the article. Oh, okay. We just press the article then. Yeah, we're pretty interested in this bit of gossip ourselves. Scandal with Mr. Corrida? But why? Well, 2 years ago, a woman committed suicide. Her name was Celestine Pax. And she was Juan Corrida's manager. The victim's manager? But that's not all, pal. Miss Impax was Miss Adrian Andrews' mentor. Tell Miss Andrews everything she knows about the business from square one.
Her mentor?
The woman who was both Mr. Corrida's manager and Miss Andrews' mentor. Could her suicide have something to do with this case? I don't know, but that's new stuff. Oh, that's the person we're looking for. To present to Adrian. Perfect. Do you want to know more about it, pal? She was the victim's manager and was also Miss Adrian Andrews' mentor. It's been 2 years since her suicide, and now those two are linked together by another death. But this is just a coincidence. But dude, she must have been running through.
I'm getting sick of dealing with the foolish idiots after another. You can't seem to stop allying yourself with the enemy, can you? I don't need a traitor in my midst.
You don't mean...
I do. Scruffy, you have 30 minutes to get out of here. You are no longer needed. Goodbye. You are the weakest link. Goodbye.
Wait, please wait, sir. If I don't get this once paid...
Quiet. If it weren't for traitors like you...
I would have won. Is that what you want to say? Who? That voice. Edgeworth! Dude, what's up, man? It's been a long time, Mr. Wright.
This is Edgeworth?
What am I going to do with you? Still blaming others when things go wrong? You haven't changed a bit, Francisca.
You. How dare you show your face to me without a shred of shame upon it? You saw the Von Karma name, dragged it through the mud. Even ran away with your tail between your legs like the ill-bred dog you are.
Are you talking about the Von Karma family creed, to be perfect in every way? Then let's hear it, Francisca. How are things going? I hear you are having a rough time maintaining perfection in this country. That was pretty low. You seem to be getting crushed under the weight of it all. That's why I came back.
Keep your assumptions to yourself. I haven't given in yet. I won't lose. This case is mine. I'll never hand it to you. Never. Mr. Phoenix Wright, I will see you tomorrow in court. This will be a clinical lesson on the meaning of total victory.
Still the same wild mare she always was. I thought you, the prosecutor Miles Edgeworth, had gone and died.
Mr. Nick!
I never wanted to see you again. I think that's enough of a warm welcome for someone you haven't seen in a year. Are you going to run tomorrow's trial? You heard her, right? That wild mare hasn't given in yet, it seems. So no, I don't think I'll be making an appearance. Your hatred for me is quite unhealthy, not to mention one-sided. But I will say one thing. You can't win on your own at the trial tomorrow. What's that supposed to mean? I have something definitive that you lack. And working together is the definition of teamwork. It's the power to find the truth. In order to understand this case, you will have to understand a certain truth. Well, if you ever feel the need for my assistance, it is available to you. I'm not in charge of this case, so I can be a bit more generous with information. What's going inside his head? A lot of things may have happened, however Manfred von Karma was still my mentor. And a perfect win record is proof of Avon karma. 1 year ago, you could not establish guilt in a few cases. Are those losses the reason you suddenly disappeared from the prosecutor's office? Did you leave because you had lost your perfect win record? I think your motivation for prosecuting trials was so selfish. It'd be better for everyone if you never came back from the dead, Edgeworth. Dude, that's rough. That's rough. I see. Then let me ask you something. Why do you stand in the courtroom? What is your reason? Well, with Francisca, she always says, "I'm with the features this time. This is the instant she sees me." But, courtroom is not a personal battlefield for prosecutors and lawyers. I stand in the courtroom to defend my clients. To save their lives. Save your clients, you say? Those who think only of their own ego-driven goals? Those kinds of prosecutors are reprehensible to me. Even if you're a prodigy. Or someone like you, Edgeworth. I don't know exactly what happened to Kingdom Break. It looks like there's still a lot you have yet to learn. Well, that's enough for now. Time when you will see is coming soon enough. The time when you will see. Oh, just like, when you see. Whatever he wants us to see. Okay. Cool. Objection! Man, how you doing, man? Happy Monday.
Looks like Miss Andrews isn't here.
That's not good. I still have a few questions I want to ask her.
And she has that psych walk on her heart, right?
Well, we don't have much of a choice. I guess we'll have to come back later. Dang it, that was the only thing I had to do. There's nothing more to talk to you about. This is quiet, so it means there's nothing to do. Basically, yes, Brick. Mo daijabu mean already it's fine. And then watashi ga kita is I am here. His full saying is mo daijabu. Mo daijobu. Nazete, meaning why. Watashi ga kita, because I'm here. Or watashi ga kita dakara. Because. What else does it want me to do? Okay. Introducing evidence, that's fine. What do you know about Adrian? Adrian Andrews. She holds a large secret within herself. You can't help but feel the whole case revolves around her. This woman is another key to solving this case. Do you really think so? She was Adrian Andrews' mentor a long time ago. But she was suddenly called away by a different show and became Juan Corrida's manager. And then, a few months later, she died. Her death was ruled a suicide, right? Yes. There's still one riddle yet to be solved. Her suicide note. It went missing. No one could find it. A suicide note that just vanished. Miss Impax's death was most certainly a suicide. Of that there is no mistake. However, we cannot find her suicide note. That's when the police began to suspect that someone had hidden it. How do you know Miss Impax even wrote such a note? There was no solid evidence. However, we did find traces of ink on her right index finger, which makes the likelihood of a suicide note very high. Who would hide such a thing? The police think it was Mr. Juan Corrida himself. The victim? He was the one who found her body, which makes him the only person who had a chance to hide her suicide note. Mr. Kurita hid his own manager's suicide note, but why? As long as her note is missing, any speculation beyond this is meaningless. For now, I think you should look this over. This is the suicide report. Part 1, anyway. Huh. Okay. Maybe she's back to where... Is she back in her room now? Or on guard's room? No. No. I have new stuff. Do you like it? Nope. Lame. How about you? No. How about, this? Nope. Of course not. Wait. Does she know anything about that? About her? Nope. Okay. It's literally just go everywhere and find everything. Nope. If I present this to you, will you tell me more about it? I don't like to look through reports. I like suicide reports even less. Worst of all, the reports that have multiple parts like that one. That has 2. 2 parts? What you just handed me is the first part of the report. Here's the second. Why did you hand them both at the same time? Do you know how long I was gone traveling the other places trying to figure out something to do? I come back. Never mind. Second part is about the suicide, attempted suicide. The attempter's name is Adrian Andrews. She tried to kill herself? Miss Andrews? What did she do? She tried to kill herself. Doesn't seem to like the kind of person to try and kill herself. No, it doesn't. You think she's a strong career woman? That's just what she wants you to think. Adrian Andrews, she has a certain secret she's always trying to hide. Her dependent nature. That's what she's really like on the inside. She's dependent? Exact opposite of what that woman is. Huh. Oh, wait, that is new. What's this about Miss Andrews having a dependent nature? Adrian Andrews' attempt at suicide was a few days after the death of Celeste. And why did Adrian Andrews think about committing suicide? Because she had apparently lost her will to live. Why would she? Her pillar of strength, her mentor, Celeste, was gone forever, that's why. Is that what they call following someone to the grave? After her attempted suicide, Adrian Andrews started attending counseling sessions. She is someone who needs a person in whom she can trust, absolutely. And when she finds that person, she'll do anything she can to keep them near. Without such an anchor in her life, her crippling anxiety stifles her ability to live. And that's the nature of her dependency on others? Dang. When Celeste suddenly committed suicide, the world became her turned pitch dark. That's according to Adrian Andrews herself. It means her super confident attitude is all a facade. She's only copying her mentor's behavior to hold herself together. That sucks, dude. Shock from Celeste's suicide. Now will she show up, please? Pretty please?